your own, X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop, I'm stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. I got such a good heart that I'm saved. That's on a life day, I'm getting down. Like it said freeze, but won't be the one ending up on his knees. Please, if the only thing you can steal was came out to play, stay out my way. Every time I turn around, cats got their hands out, wanting something from it. I ain't got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it at that, cause I ain't with it. I'm a jail, so I face the world like a girl in the bullpen. You against me against you. Whatever you gon' do. I'm more fish, she's clothing. Only that you know, we can chill. Come back and get the streets open. I've been doing this for 19 years. Wanna fight these kids. I put in work and it's all for the kids.
All right, what's up, everybody? We are ready to rock. Welcome to February. This is your very first workout with the Triumph series, welcome to Triumph. I've got Heather and Angie in studio. They're recording and doing this with me live. All right. So this is butts, guts, and arms. All right. So unlike the hip hop step workouts or even the hip hop spin classes, it's not driven by the playlist. We're gonna drive the workout with our own weight, muscle, strength, and you're gonna use dumbbells. You got a couple sets of dumbbells, and then you need a mat for when you hit the floor. All right, so when we say it's not driven by the music, we're not going to a specific beat. We're actually gonna go off of a timer. All right, so each movement is gonna be 60 seconds, all right? So we're gonna explain each movement. You're gonna have 20 seconds in between each movement. So don't worry about keeping to the rhythm of the music. Focus on doing as many reps as possible within the 60 seconds. So that's important. If you're doing a hip hop step class or a ride class, you're going to the rhythm, right? You're trying to keep the pace of the rhythm. Dismantle that mindset and focus on 60 seconds. That's your picture. Inside of the 60 seconds, the tools to paint that picture is just going to be as many reps as possible, all right? And that's gonna get you to 60 seconds. Don't work at any particular pace that's unsafe, and don't work at a particular pace that doesn't push you. So it's the best of both worlds, all right? You gotta find that happy medium throughout that 60 seconds. Throughout the 60 seconds, you know that you're working from the 60 seconds to get to a 20-second break. But during the 60 seconds, if you need to take short breaks, if you even need to stop and pause and wait till the next round starts, perfectly fine. It's your workout, so it's you versus you. Now the challenge is to do one butt movement, take a 20-second rest, go into your guts movement, take a 20-second rest, and then do your arm movement. Then you're gonna take a 20-second rest, all right? So as many reps as possible during the 60 minutes. So when you say how many reps can you get in the 60 seconds, it's all about quality over quantity, all right? So we can easily do 50 to 60 bad reps, but maybe you wanna slim that down to 15 to 20 reps, or maybe even 8 to 10 reps and get good quality over quantity, all right? You are going to hear a voice-activated prompt that tells us when to stop, when to go, when to rest, all right? So you're gonna pay attention to that as we go throughout the workout. You're also going to hear the word mark, which means that you're halfway through the 60 seconds. So at the 30-second mark, you're going to hear the word mark. That lets you know that you've got 30 seconds left. At that point, you can either increase the quantity of the reps with quality, you can slow down, but you know that that's the halfway mark. All right, we're ready to rock. We're gonna stretch out with you. If you need to stretch out more, hit the pause button right now. Get more stretching in. We like to utilize the time on the live and in the video to actually do the work, but we want you to make sure you stretch out before and after. So I recommend a 5 to 7 minute cool down in the end, 5 to 7 minutes, same thing, reverse in the beginning as you warm up, all right? Major body part stretches. We won't hit too many dynamic stretches, which is your plyometric jumps. We're gonna stick with static stretches, which we normally reserve for the end, but we wanna make sure those muscle groups are warmed up and those central nervous systems are activated and fully engaged. All right, take that right foot back, lunge down. Just again, you'll hear me say if you need to take a longer warm up, a little more time, take this time to hit pause. If you're saying, hey, I know I have knee issues or I have issues with my back, so I need to stretch those out a little bit longer, take this time to stretch out a little bit longer. Switch that leg up, take that right leg forward. You can slightly lunge that left leg back. Big wide squat with the feet. You're just gonna go down and hold that squat. You can push those elbows into those thighs to get a little bit wider. Stand it up, big lunge over to the right. Just keep that left foot firmly planted on the ground and you lunge over with that right leg. When you feel comfortable, if you feel like you're stretched out, switch it on up and over to that left side. This time you're taking that left leg, lunging it over, making that triangle, forcing that right foot to stay flat. You should feel a nice stretch in the hamstring on that right leg, all right? All right, back to that squat. Push those elbows into those thighs. All right, 1 minute is the timer. Remember, you got a 20-second rest. If you need to go into the rest a little bit faster, so that means the work is a little bit shorter, that's fine. This is one of those progressive workouts that if you feel like you can come back and do it a second time and increase your weights a little bit more and then get a little bit more reps. All right, we've got 45 seconds till we go live. We'll explain each move in what I call the first block. So the first block is gonna be your butts, your guts, and your arms. For your first block in your butts, you're gonna grab those dumbbells. So you've got 3 pulses with those weights hanging, and then the 4th rep is gonna be with the arms and the weights over the shoulders. All right, so once you've selected those weights, you've got 3 pulses, and remember, we're focused on time, right? And we're focused on as many reps as possible that are quality. So don't try to stick to the rhythm. Don't even try to go to a pace that sticks with anybody inside this video or on your screen, all right? So you got 3 pulses. It's 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one is here. And then you go back to those 3 pulses. So it's 1, 2, 3, flip the weights, stand up, and then there's your squat. And then you're right back into your 3 pulses and your 1 over the shoulder squat. That's gonna focus on your butt. Now let's get to the guts part. You're gonna go flat to the mat. Extensive explanation in the beginning, then we get to the work, all right? You're gonna go flat on your back. Once you get flat on your back, simple but effective core movement. The right leg is gonna bend and the foot's gonna stay flat on the ground. Both hands forming a nice triangle. You're gonna go up and touch that left foot. Now, when you hear the word mark, you're going to just switch sides. So now the left foot's flat, both hands go up to the right foot. That's gonna give you your 60 seconds. All right, then you're gonna jump back up. Remember, you got 20 seconds if you wanna grab water, whatever you gotta do. And then we're gonna do hammer curls. But because we're focused on 1 minute, we're not just gonna do your regular hammer curls. We're gonna do tut hammer curls, which is time under tension. So I don't want you to go super slow as molasses, as my mom would say, but I do want you to feel that time under tension as those arms go down. When they get to the bottom, you bring them back up. So your normal hammer curls will be here, and those are with momentum, a little bit momentum. These time under tension curls, shorter width apart, pull them up, let them drop, but slowly try to hold them, not the whole time, right? You don't wanna waste an entire minute of holding them, but you just wanna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe you do 1, 2, 3, then you back up. Just give yourself some time under tension. That takes us through the first block. Y'all ready? All right, we're ready to rock and roll. You can high five that screen. Looks like we got 15 seconds and the timer is already set. So in 15 seconds, you got your 3 pulses, 1 overhead squat, you got your toe touches, and then you got those hammer curls. 3, 2, 1. You got 3 pulses. Oh, keep going. Go ahead and keep going. The timer's gonna say go again. You're gonna hear the timer say go. You just keep working, all right? We're kind of starting on the tail end of that timer, but that's okay. So you're gonna hear 3, 2, 1. You just get a little bit more work in. So you got 3 pulses, 1, 2, 3. Now it's important on those pulses to not disengage, right? So if you're doing a normal squat, you will go down, disengage to the hips, and then go back down for your second one. On these 3 pulses, don't disengage the pressure you're putting on those legs. So you got 3 pulses that stay low. 1, 2, 3. You come up on the 4th, go down, press back up. 3 pulses. Weights go above the shoulders. You hit that single squat, and then you're back to those 3 pulses. 15 seconds remaining in just your first move. Good. Almost there. Keep applying pressure. 3, 2, 1. Just like that. Move 1 is in the books. Move 2. In 15 seconds, you should be flat on the back because you got the right toe touch for 30, then the left toe touch for 30. All right, let's work at it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Right foot or left foot's flat, doesn't matter.
5, 4, 3, 2, I let 1 go. I don't bluff, bro. Aiming at your head.
Go up to the highest point and go up on each single toe touch. Right, we call it the toe touch because we're focused at getting to the toe. The toes on the left foot. If you can't get to them, go to your highest point. There's your mark, switch. You got a couple options. You can let the foot hit the ground each time, or keep it off the ground the entire time. A little bit harder, same effect. 10 seconds.
3, 2.
All right, great job. Move number 3 are those timer detention hammers. We're not here. No race, no fire to put out. We're focused, not going super slow, but we are gonna feel that time under tension. All right, move 3. This is the end of block 1. And go. Good job. Entire time, you're focused on that time under tension, making sure those biceps, you're controlling the weight. 30 seconds, that's a halfway mark. Almost into block 1. In 15 seconds, you're only gonna get a 20-second rest, and we go back and we do all of this again for a second time. This is the time if you have a second set of weights that are heavier, you felt like that first block was easy, go up. All right, 15 seconds. All right, second round, second block. 3 pulses, 1 over the shoulder squat. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Remember, single squat. 3, So you got those 3 pulses here. Throw them above the shoulders. Hit that single squat. Now you can push those elbows into those thighs on that single squat. So you can go a little bit lower, but you're already engaged by coming up and down. But don't disengage that tension on the thighs when you're doing your 3 pulses, all right? You got 3 pulses, 1 over the shoulder, deep squat, push the elbows into the thighs. Remember, quality over quantity. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. All right, just like that, we're off butts and we're on to guts. Really try to get up, touch those toes. All right, we say toe touches, toes touches. All right, 5 seconds. Remember, you can let the foot hit the ground or keep it up and go. 60 seconds, 30 seconds on each side. Flip around. You can swing those arms all the way back. It gives you full range of motion, and it gives you a little bit more momentum as you're going up. All right, time to switch. There's your mark. Keep going. Now when you hear mark, don't break, just switch, all right? I know it's challenging, but you can do this. You can, you will, you must, right? You're investing in your life. All right, let's go.
3, 2.
All right, great job. You got 20 seconds. We go into move number 3. This is block number 2, second round. All right, so if you're doing laps, this will be the second lap. 10 seconds. We got the timer to tension hammers, 60 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go.
And sometimes when we do like our negative resistance ones, we'll count with a 10 count, but I don't want you to hold it for an entire 10 seconds. All right? So maybe just 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them back up. Mark, halfway. 30 seconds. We're ending block number 2. Great job, everybody. So many different variations for arms, right? To work those biceps, right? So when we do a butts, guts, and arms, we're not just gonna do those basic curls again. 5 seconds, 2, 1. All right, great job. Only 20 seconds in between block 2 and 3 started. All right, so if you grab a quick swig of water, you got 10 seconds, 3 pulses, 1 up and down squat. So that gives you the 4. 3, 2, 1. 3 pulses. 3. Try to not disengage your lower body on each of those pulses. So what do I mean? Don't try to reset on each pulse. Try to stay engaged in the pulse. Make sure those glutes, quads, and hamstrings stay in those pulses. Then on the 4th, you got that big giant squat. 30 seconds, halfway. But that about it. Into the 3rd block. We've got a new set of moves coming up. But you got 10 seconds remaining. 3 pulses, 1 giant squat. Try to keep those eyes up in any lower body movement so you don't get dizzy. 2, 1.
Rest.
Toe touches. 30 seconds each side. If you're enjoying this workout, Join our on-demand community where we do this every morning at 5 a.m. 5 seconds. Take both of those hands, form that triangle, go up and touch those toes on that left foot. Again, don't let your core disengage. Keep that timer and attention, even on this little move, by getting those arms back and right back up to that toe touch. You got 40 seconds. At the halfway mark, we switch legs. 5 seconds. You got this. You can do this. You have to do this. You don't have to do this workout. Switch sides, but you have to invest in yourself. Let's go. 30 seconds. We switch to legs for the 30 seconds. You got those timer attention curls. And we're going to add a bonus round. Yeah, we're going to add a bonus round. We're going to add a fourth block. We're going to add a fourth block. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, our focus is timer attention on these arms. Not your regular momentum curls. Even when you're bringing those arms back up, try not to use momentum. Try to make those biceps, those brachialis muscles, right? Make them do the work. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
60 seconds. Your focus is timer and attention. So I want you to feel that uncomfortable 2 or 3 seconds. When you get it here and those biceps are screaming and fighting to stay up, that's what I want you to feel. That's that time under tension. Remember, not quantity, we're going for quality. That's that tough spot right there where those biceps got to do a lot of work. 15 seconds. 10 seconds.
Three.
All right, for our bonus fourth round, we're going to kind of switch the pace. We're going to do 2 of each move and then just keep repeating. So 2 pulses and squats. So 3, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 2. Drop the weights, go to the core. Do 2 on the right, 2 on the left, and then 2 hammers. All right, 2, 1. All right, here's the first one. So 1, 2, 3. That's 1. All right, I want you to pick up the speed on this. Now, that's the end of the second one. Just drop those weights. We're gonna go down to the floor. Get 2 left, get 2 right. Stand back up. Time under tension, 2 curls. There's 1. Then I want you to go right back into those 3 pulses. Let's go. So you got 2 of each. We got about 15 seconds. Let's see if we can get there. All right, we might make it. 2 hammers. That's it. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
All right, and rest. All right, that's the end of 4 blocks. We have a minute off. Grab water. Good job, everybody.
Mark.
All right, just like that, 4 blocks, 3 movements. So now we introduce the next 3 moves for the next 3 blocks and the bonus block. All right. So what are we gonna do for butts? Pretty simple move, but highly effective. RDLs, but we're gonna do these with 2 weights instead of a single. All right. So you got your 2 weights. Legs are slightly bent. You got your entire 60 seconds with those weights right above those knees for 60 seconds. It's gonna be your lower body move for butts. For guts, we've got a toe touch, but it's gonna be a V-up toe touch, where we're gonna spread both legs in a wide V, and both arms, the right arm is gonna go up to the right foot, left hand is gonna go up to the left foot. So you're back, you're forming that V. You can close them or open them or keep them open the entire time. All right, then for arms, we did time under tension, bicep curls. So we're gonna do time under tension, tricep overhead presses. We're gonna stay on the back. You can either bend the knees or let the legs go straight. Either one, whatever is more comfortable. Grab both of your weights, extend both arms straight, and then we got over the head French presses for triceps. Now, here's your normal speed, but we're doing time under tension. So we need to let them drop a little bit slower. When they get here, try not to bring the shoulders back. Try to keep them at 90 degrees, and you gotta push them up a little bit slower. All right, so time under tension, French overhead presses. All right, and those are your 3 movements that you're gonna hit for 3 rounds plus a bonus round. All right, RDLs, so deadlifts, pretty straightforward, but make sure again, the challenge is the most important part on these movements, right? Because if we make them too fast and too easy, then they're less effective. So you want the challenge to mesh with the quality and not the quantity. All right, so you'd rather have 5 enormously efficient reps as opposed to 25 low weight, super easy, and bad form. All right, so to recap, you got RDLs, you got your deadlifts, you've got your V-up toe touches. Again, go as high as you can go. If you can get to the toes, maybe the shins, perfect. All right, then we come back with the skull crushers, also known as French presses or overhead presses. All right, 3 rounds plus the bonus round. We got it? All right, here we go. So the timer is going to reset in 20 more seconds. So you got a little bit more time. So in 5 seconds, you'll hear rest. That's your 20-second rest that normally runs.
3,
And then the
2,
timer starts for the 60 seconds.
rest.
So the entire 60 seconds, no switch, just straight RDLs. If you have dumbbells, even if you have a barbell, you can do this with a barbell.
3,
You can do this with dumbbells. Whichever one
go.
challenges you, or you're going for quality over quantity. Now, try not to disengage by standing all the way up. Don't disengage. You want to go down. Right about here, you want to go back. Now, you got to do your best to keep your eyes up, because any lower body movement, especially where you're moving, right? You've heard about your equilibrium. You're getting dizzy. Try to keep those eyes up. Now, you won't be able to look straight forward, but you want to keep the eyes up more than they are lower. All right? 15 seconds. Second set of moves. 10 more seconds. We got to go do core for the guts part, and then we got to do arms for the arms part. 3, 2, 1. All right, you're probably wondering if there's a modification for this second move. Only do one leg at a time. That's your modification. All right, so you can go back to doing what you did on move 1, round 1, where you just kept one leg bent, or you can just do one leg at a time.
Go.
You can go here. Or you can bend the knees and go one each side. Whichever one you choose. Both are effective. If you're doing the modified or the non-mod, each are effective. 30 seconds. If you're on that live with us and you're knocking out this workout, give us a thumbs up. Let us know you're with us. Let us know you're enjoying this channel. Not just by making a $10 or $15 donation, which we appreciate, but also leaving a comment like, yo, I enjoyed that workout. 10 more seconds, 5 more seconds. You want to take those hands to those toes, not through the middle. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, third move, overhead French presses on the back. Now, you want to remember 2 important things. There's no fire to put out, and you don't have to be rushed, but acceleration met with hard work get you to that end part a little bit faster. That is true. All right, let's go. 60 seconds. So you got the timer and attention overhead French presses. Now that doesn't mean go super fast, but that does have, you do have a sense of urgency. So everybody right now to yourself, say sense of urgency. That means you gotta keep progressively moving, right? 35 seconds remaining.
Mark.
We got a little time under tension work. It's all right. You won't quit unless your mind convinces your body that it's finished. And it's always mind over body. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got 20 seconds, but we want to recap one thing. On these V-ups, hands go to the toes, not to the middle. All right, so you got to go here, not to the middle. All right, if you're doing the modified where you're going one each leg, you got to go all the way up over to the left, all the way up and over to the right. All right, 2, 1, RDLs for round number 2. Second time you're on these RDLs. Remember, try not to disengage by coming all the way up. You're really gonna feel it on those hamstrings and those glutes tomorrow or the next day. And that's okay, because you're waking up those legs. If you ever do these with the eyes down and you finally look up, you will be dizzy. I'm recommending you keep those eyes up. All right, as high as you can keep them up so you don't get dizzy. 15 seconds. We've got those V-ups, double toe touches for the 60 seconds. For your second move, round 2. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, next round. Wide V-ups. You got 15 more seconds on the break, and then that move starts.
Mark.
All right, we're ready for the work in 3, 2, 1. All right, you're into your second round on those V-ups. Wide feet, hands go wide. If you're doing the modified, you're still going wide on each foot, right? You're just doing one at a time. If you're doing the non-modified, you're doing the doubles, and you are killing it. And you got 40 seconds remaining. I see everybody that's working. What's up, y'all? Let's get it. 35 seconds, mark halfway. So now, pick up that speed a little bit. Stay efficient on the quality. But come on. You got it, let's go. Keep them wide. Keep them wide. Keep them wide. 10 seconds. Come on, don't give up. Come on. Come on, work, work, work. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, stay on your back. Just grab those weights. You got overhead French presses. End of round 2. Lock 2. Almost there. Almost there. End of round 2. 10 seconds. Timer detention. We got butts, guts, and arms. No cardio. So you say if you do butts, guts, and arms, what's left? Back, shoulders, cardio, but we're focused on butts, guts, and arms. You got that time under tension. Focus on time under tension. Make sure that uncomfortable space stays a little bit. Live in that uncomfortable phase a little bit. It's okay. 30 seconds. Let's go. You got 20 seconds remaining. I told my daughter yesterday, junior in high school, it's okay to be stressed out a little bit. It's okay to stay in that uncomfortable space for a little bit. We don't want to reside there. We're not paying rent there. We're not going to stay there for an extended period of time, but it's okay to be uncomfortable for a little bit of time. All right, we're at the top. It's okay to be uncomfortable for a little bit. Live there for a little bit and see what you can learn from being in that uncomfortable spot. We know we're back to the top. It's the third round. We start back off with RDL, so we got those weights. You got 5 seconds. We're starting that next round in 3, 2, 1. You got RDLs.
Go.
Try to not disengage your lower body by standing all the way up. Come up, but not all the way up. Keep that lower body engaged. 50 seconds. Let's go. So this is disengaged. That's engaged. Eyes as high as you can get them. Just try not to look straight down.
Mark.
Have a sense of urgency, right? So you're saying to yourself, I want quality over quantity, but I've got a sense of urgency. Capitalize on pushing yourself. You got 20 seconds. Come on. 10 seconds. Come on. Sense of urgency means what? Pick up the pace. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got core. We've got wide V-ups. Sense of urgency, and you're focusing on quality. Push those together. In our spin classes, we talk about the power output being your speed versus your resistance. And that's what this is.
3.
That power output
1.
is that speed
Go.
and the weight that you're using. Mash those together, and you got that power output. Nice wide V-ups, going all the way up. Getting as close to those toes as you can, and being good if you're just touching the shins. Maybe you're touching those shoelaces, but you're keeping them wide. Almost to the halfway mark. Good. Way to go up and execute that toe touch at the highest point. You're down to 30 seconds. Sense of urgency. So if we didn't have a sense of urgency, we would rest right now. We would take a longer break. But because we have a sense of urgency, you got to keep going. You got to keep going. 15 seconds remaining. That moment you want to rest and you want to relinquish, you want to fall back, you want to retreat, go forward. 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. We've covered the butts. We've covered the guts. Now we got to get to the arms. Specifically, triceps. All right.
Mark.
Remember, sense of urgency. Sense of urgency. That's your cue to say to yourself, okay, I just can't go as slow as I want to go.
1. Go.
I've got to have some sense of urgency. Get a couple seconds of time under tension, and then you push that boulder off the chest. You push that stress right off the chest.
Mark.
30 seconds, halfway mark. How are you going to finish this round? How are you going to sign the end of this round with your signature and say, okay, this is my stamp of my hard work? What is it going to look like? End of the second, right? That's 2 rounds. This is the second. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, was that 2 or 3?
2.
All right,
1.
4th round,
Rest.
we go 2, 2, 2, and 2. 2 RDLs, 2 toe touches, 2 tricep overheads for 1 whole minute, yes? right? 5 seconds. 2, 2, and 2, 3. So now your sense of urgency is up. Go, 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 go. 2 RDLs. You know you gotta drop down. You gotta do 2 toe touches. You know you gotta grab those dumbbells. You gotta overhead press for 2 reps. Then you gotta get back up. You gotta do 2 more RDLs. Come on, you got it. We're almost through this workout, believe it or not. We're at the 40-minute mark. There's only one more round left. There's only one more set of 3, rather. 30 seconds remaining.
Mark.
All right, halfway mark. We got 3 more movements that we gotta get through. We gotta work some more arms. 20 seconds remaining. 3 more movements. We get a minute off. We do our next block. It's our final block 3. 10 seconds. Everything's 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. 2 RDLs. This is where you kind of challenge yourself, right? Where you say, how many of these can I get through
3,
in the 60
2,
seconds? 1, and rest. You got an entire minute off. We come back with our next block. Great job, everybody. All right, we got a cause for the pause. We want to make sure if you have not subscribed, you know where to go. Let's make sure we give that to you so you know where to go. We'll put that up. Yeah. So you're going to get fit with DG.com. That's where you join on demand. I do see some of our on-demand subscribers on this morning, like our on-demand, like the website. I see Corrine's on, what's up? I see Hong's on, what's up? Great job. All right, next 3 movements. We're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone, all right? We're gonna do, but we still got a butt part to do. But we're gonna do arms and butt at the same time, and then we gotta still do another butt part. All right, so it is what it is. These are sumo squat curls. So you have your weights, whichever ones you choose. You make sure that your feet are super wide. Your heels are going to be inward, and your toes are going to be outward. All right, so outward. All right, so this will be straight forward. This will be outward. All right, you take both weights. You put those arms between the thighs. You gotta hold the squat while doing the curl. All right, and that's just the one move for 60 seconds. All right, that's your arms and your butt in one move. All right, so sumo squat curls. Same thing, we're not doing time under tension, so I want you to get a regular cadence. So down, up, as opposed to holding that time under tension. Good on those? Sumo squats, heels in, toes wide. All right, then let's drop to our back, then let's drop to our chest, because we're gonna do a 60-second plank hold. So let's drop to our chest for a 60-second plank hold. Forearms are down, or you can do these on the palms. Either or, drop your belly button to your spine and hold your plank for 60 seconds. That's movement number 2. Perfect. Then stand back up, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 different variations of curls. You're gonna do your single hammer, you're gonna do your regular forward, and then you're gonna do a wide W curl. All right? Hammer, flip the wrist, regular, and then you're gonna do a wide W curl. All right? We're gonna do 30 seconds on each side. I know it's a little bit confusing, but make sure you do your hammer. We call this hammer, break the wrist, so your wrist is here. And then you got a W curl, where you just turn the elbow outward, create a letter W. And then for the remaining 30 seconds, you repeat it on the right. When you hear the word mark, we switch sides. Hammer. Now, the important part about this is going quality over quantity. We don't want these to be sloppy, where we just put all 3 movements. Nice shoulder width apart. Control the weight. Then point that elbow out for the W. Come back in. Complete the hammer. Flip the wrist. All right? Got it? All right. 3 movements, 3 rounds with the bonus round. All right. We're ready to rock in 10 seconds. We're good? All right, we start out with sumo squat curls for 60 seconds.
3,
You're maintaining the squat hold,
go.
pushing the elbows out, doing your curl. Now, keep your butt right at about 90 degrees. So if you go too low, you really won't make this be a squat. So I want you to keep that butt right about seat level and curl there, okay? Now, keep those feet wide and you got the curl straight through the middle. Now you're probably saying you're doing an arm movement and a squat movement. We are, because it's butts, guts, and arms. 30 seconds. 20 seconds remaining. Remember, you're going quality over quantity, so you're not forcing yourself to go at a pace that compromises your form, but you do have a what? Sense of urgency. 5 seconds remaining. Keep going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Now it's the 60-second plank hold, so you should be down if you're grabbing water, whatever you're doing. You can do these on the palms, or you can do them on the forearms, or you can do a combination, 30 and 30, but suck your belly button into your spine. So that means
3,
get the TP out of the air.
1.
So you'll hear us say
Go.
TP is this. You want to flatten that TP out and suck that belly button into your spine. All right, if your core starts to shake, that's okay, because that's letting you know that what's engaged, your core, right? That lets you know that your core is engaged. You can be here. This is a good plank too.
Mark.
30 seconds. In any of these moves, find a modification before you stop. Before you stop, find a modification. Maybe going down to the forearms or back to the palms is the modification for you. Slow down, find an alternative before you quit. 10 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
All right, we got a 3-way curl. All right. We don't normally put these on the lives because they're really hard to execute and explain,
Mark.
but just don't make it be one big hodgepodge of curls. You want to make sure that in each one you stop,
3, 2,
stop,
1.
flip. All right, so
Go.
here's our hammer. Flip it, break the wrist. Create the W, then go back to the hammer. Break the wrist. Flip it out. Good. Now you got 15 more seconds. Right when you hear the mark, just switch, even if you're in the middle of one of them.
Mark.
All right, switch. You got the hammer, flip the wrist. And you got the W. Good. Break the wrist. That was so good. 3, 2, 1. All right, no break in between.
Rest.
We go right back to the top. For block 3, round 2. Sumo squats. Feet are wide. Like a sumo wrestler. Elbows are inside. Try not to rest the elbows
3,
on the arms.
2,
Control the
1.
entire weight
Go.
with the arms without resting them on the thighs. All right, 60 seconds. Nice wide curl. Nice wide base. Curls right through the center. Good. All right, got that nice wide base.
Mark.
Now you're at the 30-second marker. So you know you got halfway in, halfway to go. Let's go. So which one's worse, the curl or the holding the squat? I think it's the holding the squat, right? I think it's the holding of the squat. 5 seconds. Let those scales fall off.
2,
Get a little bit dizzy.
1.
Stand up
Rest.
or put or hold down. 15 seconds. Holding plank. 60 seconds.
Mark.
2 options. Palms, forearms. 5 seconds.
3,
Drive the spine
1.
in
Go.
to your navel. So you're flat as a board. You're sucking in that stomach. Keeping that plank. Getting away from the TP. Don't let the hips unhinge and open. Up wide. Lock them in. Parallel. 45 seconds. Always find that alternate, which is palms, before you go all the way down. 30 seconds. Block 3. Move round 2. Move 3. Move 2. Right? Yes. 15 seconds. You still got the third move, that 3-way curl. 10 seconds. Let's go home. Let's go, Kareem. 5 seconds. 3 seconds.
3,
2, 1.
1.
Perfect.
Rest.
All right, 3-way curl. Hammer, break the wrist, and the W. All right. Hammer, break, W. All right. End of the third move.
3,
Second round.
2,
1.
Go.
Put in an hour. This covers you. Your after workout burn, mentally, physically, spiritually. 45 seconds. We switch at the 30-second mark. 15 more seconds. Just make sure right now you have a sense of urgency and the weight is challenging. And switch sides. Sense of urgency and challenging at the same time. It's tough to do. 20 seconds. Don't use any momentum on this one. Five seconds.
3, 2,
All right, just like that.
1. Rest.
Round 3. Round 3. Round 3. You just got 15 seconds. Sumo squats. An entire 60 seconds. If you gotta alternate the curl on the sumo. All right. Do your
3,
best
2,
to hold and
1.
maintain that squat for the 60 seconds. If you come up, just reset. Go back down. 45 seconds. Now you're at the halfway marker. If you gotta reset. Just keep those butts 90 degrees. Try to not to drop lower. 20 seconds. Those legs, the entire, all of your thighs, your trunks, whatever you want to call them, your hamstrings, calf muscles, they're all engaged to keep you in that squat. 5 seconds. It's got to burn a little bit, right?
3,
3, 2,
1.
1.
Rest.
All right, core is a 60-second plank hold. 60-second plank hold. 10 seconds
Mark.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining in the break. What are we doing?
3,
No TP?
2, 1.
Belly buttons
Go.
into the spine. 60 seconds. If you feel that core start to vibrate, it just means that core is working. And it's screaming at you and asking you, well, what are you doing? And you're saying, I'm making you stronger. And then it just says, okay, but it's still gonna vibrate. It's still gonna let you know, hey, I'm woke, I'm here. You talk back to it, just stay with me, hold me up, I got you. I'm working on making you stronger. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Halfway. We're all the way down to 20 seconds. Talk to it. Tell your core, I got you. Making you stronger. You got 15 seconds. It's okay. My mom used to tell me a sign of old age is you talking to yourself, but I believe you can encourage yourself and motivate yourself because it's your voice telling your weaker voice, hey, we got this, I'm stronger. Then
3,
you think, 5 seconds, 2, 1.
Rest.
Move 3, in the block 3, 15 seconds till we go there. 3-word curl, Swiss Army knife, hammer, wrist, W, all right? 3-way. Then of course, our 4th round, we gotta get everything in together.
2, 1.
30 seconds on each arm. Biceps you should feel those biceps engage. 60 seconds. Don't go through the motions.
Welcome to the good life.
5 seconds, just switch sides. 3, 2, switch sides. Left arm has the work. 30 seconds. Almost there. 4th round is just our round robin round. We're gonna try to get in 2 of everything. It's gonna be a little bit tougher to get in the Swiss Army knife, 3 of each. I know. 10 seconds remaining. Good, way to go. 5 seconds. Come on, push all the way. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna try to get 2 of everything in. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 2 of everything except the plank. We can't really do a 2 of a plank. So we're gonna do 2 sumo squat curls, then just stand up, do your Swiss Army for 2, right? And then the last 15 seconds, we're just gonna hold a plank. All right, so you got 2 sumo squats. So do your 2 sumo squat, 2 curls. All right, then you do your right Swiss Army. You wanna do 2 on the right. So you gotta do that same sequence twice. And you go to the left. Let's do that. Then go back to your sumos and do 2. We'll reserve the last 15 seconds just for us to hold the planks on the forearms, okay? Maybe about 20 seconds. All right, you're down to the 35-second marker. So you get back to those sumos for 2. All right, let's say in 5, 4. All right, planks. It's 20 seconds. Let's hold it. That's how we'll finish the workout. Your butts, your guts, and your arms. All in 60 minutes. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, that is it. That is the culmination. The workout is done. That's it. Give yourselves a round of applause. Way to come in, get it strong. Way to finish. All right, all we got to do from this point on is cool it down. So let's cool it down together. Let's bring our feet together within the shoulders. Go all the way down, feet together. Try to touch those fingertips to the ground. Let's go all the way down. Fingertips to the ground. Touch those toes. You can touch the ground or the toes, whichever one you want to choose. Now again, if you need to hit pause, you need to cool down a little bit longer. Take a little bit longer to cool down. All right, that's pretty simple. Take that right foot back. You're gonna take this knee all the way to the ground. You're gonna take the right elbow, go across the left knee and twist.
Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the soap.
All right, switch it up.
How the faucet's running and I keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone or you're stuck in your zone. You don't ever cook, but I don't wanna give up.
All right, go down to both knees.
Baby, I just want you to get
Bring your
up.
child's pose, so both knees are gonna go underneath your body. Just take those deep breaths, relax. You can open up those hips if you need to.
Focus on
Push them out.
me. Can you focus on
Circle out those necks while you're in that child's pose.
baby, can you focus on me?
Upward dog, just slowly walk those palms all the way forward so your body's extended fully. Push your hips down, push your chest up, rotate those necks. And then reverse. If you feel any little kinks in the neck or the shoulders, take a little more time, stay right in that spot. If not, rotate them full all the way around. This time, stay in that upward dog, but twist that body over to the left. And hold there. Rotate over to the right.
Baby, I just want you to get up.
Flip over onto your back. Both feet are going to be flat like you're in a sit-up, but your back's going to be on the ground. Then you're going to take your right foot, go across your left knee.
Can you focus on me?
Pull that leg down into your chest.
Baby, can you focus on me?
Extend that right foot straight up in the air. Wrap those palms around that foot. Pull it all the way high as you can pull it.
Can you focus on me?
All right, we're gonna start everything over, but this time we're gonna go left leg over the right. So you went right over the left. Pull that leg into the chest a little bit tighter. Extend that left foot up in the air. All right, pull both hands underneath the kneecaps and pull both knees into the chest. Kind of hug those knees into the chest for about 20 seconds. If you need to go longer, you need to stay longer in that spot. If you're good, after about 20, 30 seconds, you're good. All right, this time, pull those arms out to the side in the letter T, and then you're just gonna rock those knees right to left while keeping those arms out side to side. Seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Nice arm circles. And reverse. All right, great job, everybody. We are out of here. Team on 3. 1, 2.